Hi, my name is Brittany Taylor. This is Effective Communication with Professor Jacob Larson. I'm not all that great at doing recordings or videos for presentations, but I'm going to do my best here. So I decided that it would be easier to review each SLO by reviewing each discussion thread we have had, basically. It gives a short summary to the things discussed in this course. We have covered everything from components of effective communication, essentials of public speaking, nonverbal and verbal communications, applying technology as an aid in the form of PowerPoint or this video perhaps, to present clear, concise, and informative presentations. So the first one was our SLO number one, and basically is to discuss the principles and components of effective communication skills. So what I did was I reviewed all of our discussion threads for each week so that I could incorporate basically a summary of what each SLO is. So in a corporate world, it is important to have verbal skills in order to be sufficient and have effective communication between yourself and colleagues and bosses. You have to have some problem solving skills in order to be able to brainstorm and allow expressions or ideas and views among all those involved. You need to be able to trust your colleagues as well. They need to be able to understand that there's a strong foundation. So when the time comes for a change in environment, company culture, employee recognition, and even workplace miscommunication, there will be a flow of effective communication to help the entire process evolve efficiently. So basically, with there being a multitude of different components when it comes to effective communication skills, you have to be mindful of your interactions and you have to have a basis or platform or foundation to have it flow smoothly. The next one was the SLO number two, which was defining the essentials of public speaking in a variety of settings. So basically, you have to make sure you know the location, the timing for your speech delivery, your prep time. Who are you speaking to? Is it kids? Is it an elderly audience? Is it middle-aged adults? Is it specifically men? Is it specifically women? Who is your target audience? Is how you define the essentials of what you would do as far as you're setting the stone for a public speaking event. I'll say that. The third one was the SLO using verbal and nonverbal communication skills that augment content to maintain audience interest. So nonverbal communication is related to facial expressions, gestures, body language, eye contact, and is the communication without words. So basically, during this, me using my hands, me making the contact, me looking away, me making the contact, those are nonverbal. And then verbal is me actually speaking. So, positive examples would be smiling, the eye contact, the tone of voice, and then the negatives is the wondering eyes. You're not really listening. You're kind of standoffish, nonchalant, and you're using the word "but" a lot. Or in my case, I keep saying which is not good. But the fourth one is applying technology as an aid to present clear and concise oral presentations. So you can use the web, you can use the school library, you can use newspaper articles. Each one usually has a reference citation because you're allowed to pull whatever data is that you're using to have something to reflect back on. The source is just that. And usually you want to make that where it's easier to understand. So if you're including a visual aid, you want to make sure your photos or graphics are individually spaced out and also have some kind of descriptive notation. Always separate those photos from the audio unless they go together. Then you'll just minimize the volume and give your explanation of the photo in minor to major detail. It's easier to compose and it's easier to express when you have everything concluded into a small but yet large image versus audio. And that's the end of my case assignment. We have 5 minutes. I have 5 minutes left. So thank you. Enjoy the class. Bye.